we're doing, we're getting ready to wean. Well, we got six mares and 6 foals, and these are all Tennessee walkers. We breed and raise Tennessee walkers, and so I got six mares. We got them in the stalls here, and what we're going to do is we just brought them in. We just wormed them all. We wormed the moms and we wormed the babies. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the moms out of these, and we're going to put the moms in this dry lot right here. And what's cool about this, we've done this, I don't know how many times, we've done this probably 3 years now, haven't we? Something like that. And what we're doing is that's an automatic waterer right there. That thing, that's an automatic waterer. And what they'll do is, see, the foals can stick their heads over these doors here, and they can see their moms, okay? And so what'll happen is we'll put the moms in here, we'll leave the babies in there, and once they settle down, the moms will actually they tend to stand by their babies and watch them. And this way the foals, they're not panicking like, where's my mom, where's my mom, where's my mom? They see their moms. And also, we've kind of judged this by we know these horses are right now, these foals I think are right around 5 months and almost 6 months old, okay? And when they hit about that age, you'll see when they're first born, they're what we call real sticky, okay? They'll stick right by the mom, and everywhere the mom goes, they hang. As they get older, they'll be off playing with other horses and doing that. Well, all these guys are doing that. I mean, sometimes they're 100 feet apart, 200 feet apart. You know, they don't pay attention as much. Now they nurse a little bit. So what we're going to do is we'll move the moms in here, and we'll let them their milk dry up, and then we'll take the moms and move them to another pasture. And what we're going to do, and we kind of play it by ear a little bit. We watch and see the reaction of the foals, because sometimes the foals, if they're really worked up, we'll leave that mom there, you know, so that they don't feel like they're abandoned. But what ends up happening is the moms end up and the foals stop paying attention, and then we just know it could be a couple of days even, you know, it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks. So we kind of just play it by ear. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go get the mares. Okay. Well, this one is this mare is Ed's ladybug. We call her Bugs. So what I'll do is I'll get her out, and I'll hold that little foal in. Whoa. There you go. Okay. And then we'll just walk them over here, and they'll call to their mom a little bit. You see, like she's calling a little bit to her foal and stuff, but see how she's calling? But see, she'll call, and then she'll see where she is, so she won't panic. Okay. So this is what we do, and I'll just keep bringing them out here, but we'll probably stop recording right now until we get them all out here, so Kevin and I can have 2 hands on everything. All right, we just moved all the mares, and we just got them in here. So this is usually the most chaotic it's going to get is right this instant. Okay, now they've been in there. We just got the last one in there, and so the foals are calling to the moms, and the moms they know their foals call, so they're trying to find see how she's sniffing over there? She's trying to find her foal. And so what'll happen is they'll just settle down here in the next probably 10 or 15 minutes, and the moms will kind of line up. They'll kind of line up here where their foal is. See, they're calling for them and trying to figure out which one's which. So they're smelling for them, and they're all calling. But this works. This, like I said, this is the most chaotic it's going to be. Okay, right this very instant, because they're just all moving around, okay? Once the mares stop moving around and they settle in, the foals will be fine, because the foals will be able to see their moms and smell their moms and everything. So, but see how they're all running around? Like, that's Gigi over there, just ran that way. She doesn't know where her foal is quite yet. She's looking and she's smelling and she's listening for it. And they're all kind of calling. So, but that'll all settle down. I mean, it'll just settle down to where they're all just kind of lined up. And these are ready. I mean, all these foals have been eaten, and I mean, they're really kind of a pain to work with. When they're really sticky, they stick right with their moms, and you just lead the mom in, they follow them anywhere. Now, I mean, Kevin and I went and got all these, and oh my gosh, you know, some were just way off on another hillside, you know, practically.
Nowhere near moms.
Yeah, they're nowhere near their moms. So it's not that they're, you know, it's just what they do. Like when other horses start to move around, other horses like to move with them, and so they're just calling their moms and everything. The moms aren't, see, like Gigi just called, see. But what'll happen, this will all just really settle down. And if you see the mares out here now, they're really not frantic, you know. They're really relaxed. Gigi's the only one who's a little bit frantic here, but that's just because she hasn't figured out where her foal is yet. And once she figures that out, she'll just settle right in, and then we're just going to wait till their milk dries up, and when the little foals are all settled down and everything, then we'll move the moms back to the other farm or something like that. But as opposed to just taking this mare right now and taking her to the other farm, I know some people do that. I don't like to do that. I just had so much better results doing it this way, where they're calm. Like I said, this is the worst it is, and it's only going to last probably about 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes at the most. I think that's it. And they're all just going to settle down. And then as we start to go in the stalls and start taking care of the little babies, they're going to develop friendships with us and all that kind of stuff. And so it all just works right out, you know. So, but that's how we do it. And I'll do another video probably in a few days and show you how it's worked out. Maybe like when we're getting ready to move the mares back or something, you'll see how it is. But you can see all the other mares are totally fine, and Gigi's the only one who's a little bit stirred up about it. And they're all right around the same age, so it's not an age thing. But they'll just settle right down. And I like to do this we need to do this before winter comes and stuff, so we can get everybody situated in the pastures that they need to be. And then like I said, we can start working with we'll halter train these little guys and all that. And, so you can kind of see it's already settling down. You see what I'm saying? They don't all have their heads over here. See what I'm saying? So this works out really well. Hi, I'm back at the barn. It's around 8 o'clock. My friend Mark came by. I think he rolled in here right around 5 o'clock, about 10 after 5, with his helicopter, and he took me up for a ride in his helicopter. It's pretty cool. Mark's been working really hard at this, and we were able to fly around the farm and see everything from above. Beautiful fall colors and everything. It was a lot of fun. So I wanted to show you, but anyhow, I want to show you. So it's been about 3 hours. It's 8 o'clock now, so it's been about 3 hours since I separated the foals from the moms, and so I'll show you how they're doing. This is what I told you. See how the moms, the mares are all pretty relaxed here. They're just kind of milling around. They're at the waterer right now. That's the auto waterer. You see, it got Gigi was kind of worked up before. This is Gigi right here. You see, she's calm, and she's kind of positioned herself, because see, just like I said, here she is right here, and here's her little foal here. That's her little filly. See? So she's just hanging out there. I mean, she's only a couple strides away from her mom. And the other ones you see, they're not even really too concerned. They know that their foals are literally, see, they're all here. They're literally not very far at all from them. See, like this guy. This guy I think we're going to call Casper. How you doing, buddy? How's my boy? Huh? He's a Palomino. He's out of Blondie. She's behind. There's Blondie right there. You see her? That's one of the horses I ride a lot. She's a really great riding horse. See, they're all just drinking from the auto water, but you can see they're all doing really well. They're not really stressed out or anything. You see, that's a real nice blue roan. This is a little colt. This guy's a riot. He's really mouthy, I tell you. He's got some dust in his eye, but he's a riot. He'll come up behind you and nip you and stuff, just playing all the time. And then I got this little one. This is the one my granddaughter wants. She's already named her. She's going to call her Ed's Midnight Dawn. And so she's pretty. She's got those 4 white socks. And her mom is Ima. She's that black mare there. You see her right there, that black one. Hey, Ima. And she's the horse that, she was one of my first Tennessee walking horses. So, which I think is pretty cool. See, so I just wanted to show you how they're doing, and this is a pretty low stress way to wean your foals. And like I said, these guys are somewhere between 5 and 6 months old, depending on the individual. There's Gigi's filly, you know. So, and I just really judge it by how they act, you know. They get real, kind of pretty independent. When they start to be a real kind of pain in the backside to move around because they're not sticking with their moms and stuff, and they're running off with other horses, you kind of know that that's a good time to do it. And it's a no stress thing. But I just don't think it's a good idea to. I know I was told way back when I first got horses that people would wean them and they'd take the moms away from the babies and take them to another farm or something where they couldn't hear them calling and stuff like that. And I just think it's just going to really stress them out. This is Bugs right here. Hey, Bugs. So I find this just works really well. They can see Bugs is right here. See, Bugs is right here, and there's her foal. See, that's her foal right there. So you see, and she just came up and she's walking off. So you know, it's this way they can just really. They know their foals are there. They know they're not hurt. You know, I can see they're going to fight a little bit. But, you know, and what we're doing here is we're just waiting we'll wait for their milk to dry up. And they're not going to be producing a tons of milk right now anyway, because the babies will nurse a little bit, but not much. And so we'll just wait for their milk to dry up, and we'll watch the foals. And I mean, they're already acting fine, you know, not really stressed at all, really. And so then what we'll do is then we'll move these mares anywhere from a few days from now to a couple of weeks. And I won't know until the days start passing, and I'll just kind of get a feel for it. But that's what we're going to do. And I just want to show you, I've seen some people post other things about how they wean their foals, and some is pretty traumatic, you know. So this is how we do it. And then we'll get them in that, like here in the next week or so, we'll start getting them all. We'll start halter training them, and you know, we have this round pen here, over here, see, and we'll just be able to kind of open the door from one of these, and we'll get people on either side of them. We'll kind of shoo them in, just, you know, not shoo them, but they just kind of we just they open the door, we just kind of walk them in here, and then we can do some round pen work with them. Nothing much, just real low key, and then we can get them used to leading and doing the halter and everything. So that's how we do it. I just thought that'd be good for you to see. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.